Hey there, my name is Jessica, and you recently spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips you can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more of the local organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is really critical that your website be properly optimized to capture that traffic. All right, so we're on your website. You've got a great looking website. I like to call to actions here, click to call, phone number, and email, and even your request a quote down here. I would even go a step further, and rather than having a button, I would actually have a form right here. So as soon as they land on the page, they have several different options to contact you immediately, making it easier on your customers. I love that you have all these separate pages for every single one of your different services. This is really, really important. This allows you to build content around each of these services and focus on your local buyer intent keywords, the keywords people are actively um, researching on Google for these services. Now, I did notice if you go through these pages, there's very few keywords, local keywords that are actually being used. So keep in mind, people search differently and there's a lot of variation. So you really want to do your keyword research so that you can go after all of the relevant keywords and capture as much local traffic as possible. I also love that you have separate pages for your service areas. This is really important as well. But with these service area pages, these should be like mini home pages. And a home page is supposed to be designed in a way that you're summarizing each of your services with little mini summaries. And so this content is good, but you have all these other services. And so these service area pages should have a summary of each of those services with keywords relevant to that specific service and this city. That is really, really important. Otherwise, these service area pages aren't really doing anything to help you. And so you're definitely going to need to work on your content and keyword strategy. Now let's take a look at your homepage. Let's see. A little bit of content. Services that you offer. This is good. Summaries of each. Um, but in addition to Las Vegas plumbers or plumbing, there's a variety of different plumbing related keywords. So you want to be capitalizing on that because as I mentioned, people search differently. And so you need to be focused. Each of these sections should be focused on a keyword related to that specific service, not just the generic Las Vegas plumbers. Um, so you have a decent amount of content, so that's good. Because Google doesn't rank based on appearance; they rank based on content, and you do need a ton of content. Google wants 1,000 to 1,500 words or more, and you might be right around that area. You're always going to need more than your competitors have, and you need 250 words for every keyword you're going to target. Okay, so you're doing blogging, and blogging can be really, really good. It can help your website a lot if done correctly. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that your blogs are being done correctly, which is the case with most companies. It appears that the way that you guys are blogging are basing it on popular keywords with um, a lot of search volume. And so you're going after national keywords. What happens when you go after national keywords is that you get people nationally to your site, not locally. And so to blog correctly, you actually need to be blogging around topics for your local keywords so that you can attract the local customers and be able to convert them. Otherwise, you're just getting a ton of traffic and getting false metrics that are never going to convert. And the whole purpose of your website is to drive local traffic and convert them into customers. This should be your digital ATM machine. So let's take a look at your top competitor in Las Vegas for plumbing. And we have Larkin. They have a nice looking website. They have the call to action here, click to call, and a form right on top. They have the separate pages for commercial and plumbing services. They have a lot of interlinking pages. They're going after the local keywords. And notice they're using different ones, plumber, plumbing. Let's see. Las Vegas plumbing and drain cleaning. So it doesn't look like they have service area pages though. They're missing the boat on that one. But they do have a good amount of content, so you need to make sure that you can beat them content-wise and really focus on your keyword strategy so that you can capitalize on the local market. And then you also need to support your website with SEO. So if we take a look here, you obviously have SEO or did at some point. You have a rating of a 28 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which is pretty good. And this is based on your backlinks and referring domains. Now, while you do need a lot of these, not every backlink is a good backlink. They're not created equal and they don't work for every business. So you need to focus on only getting authoritative links that are directly related to your services and that are do follow links so that they help rank your keywords and drive that local traffic. Now, you only get credit for one backlink per referring domain, so this means you have over 4,000 spammy backlinks. Now, you only have 623 that are do follows, so you only have 623 relevant backlinks supporting your website. You have been indexed for over 1,200 keywords, and you are getting approximately 593 people to your website per month, which looks pretty good. But unfortunately, most of that traffic is actually coming from your national keywords. And as I mentioned, you want to try and avoid these national keywords. They're never going to convert for you. So you want to stay focused on those local keywords and get those ranking. And let's take a look at your competitor. They only have a rating of a 3.2 with 1,700 backlinks, which just proves not all backlinks are created equal. They only have 875 keywords, but they're getting they're getting over 1,500 people to their website per month. That is local traffic because this is all based on local keywords. So these guys are definitely beatable, but you're going to have to work on your keyword strategy. And the last part of this is your Google My Business profile. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 for your keywords and service areas because 30% of people search here and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not listed in this top 3, you send all your leads to your competitors, leaving money on the table. So in order to get in the top 3, there's several factors, including your website. But one of the most important factors is your citations, and that's the name of your business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your competition, but when you follow each of these tips we have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for every single one of your services in each of these service areas. We really hope that you found this video to be helpful and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give Jeff a call or reply to his email and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to hearing from you soon.